Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Joeboy Racing. In today's video I'm going to be going over my bets, my tips for the first day of the St Leger Festival at Doncaster. We promised to have a cracking weekend of racing, also racing at Ireland at the weekend. We got the English St Leger, the Irish St Leger, featuring two previous winners for the channel as well, Karmas and Amalok, both running in those races, plus a load of other Group 1s. It's going to be an absolute cracker, so let's get stuck into it. So my first bet comes in the 150 at Doncaster, over 6.5 furlongs, and the selection here is an Owen Burrows horse called Calendar Girl. Now this horse was an odds-on beaten favourite last time out. However, watching the run back, I think you can make excuses for that. She was giving away £7 to the winner as well under a penalty. I just thought the way she finished off the race was really strong, and also in her first race, the way she finishes it off is really strong. There's going to be a load of pace on in here, and I can see there being a bit of a pace collapse and her being able to finish off strongly and stride to the front. Hopefully she's drawn on the right side. She does have pace around her, which is good, so she should be able to get a nice toe in. She seems to me like she's going to be a massive improver, and this time she's getting weight all round, so fingers crossed she can run a big race for us. You can currently get 13-2 with 5 places on Bet365, and I've had half a point each way on her. It's going to be an absolutely cracking race. There's 22 declared to run in here. Gel Pepper is your favourite, and probably rightly so on form. However, I just thought the fact that Calendar Girl was, she can definitely stay 7. The ground is currently good to soft in places. If the rain affects that further and it's good to soft, a bit more of a stamina test, I think the proven 7 furlongs stamina will be a massive help. You have the York winner, Song of the Clyde, in this as well. Was very impressive at York, and the fact that he could do it in a big field handicap is definitely a big plus. I feel like we haven't seen the best of that today or today either. I'm not going to be having a double dip in this race. Even if I have picked the wrong side, I'm just going to swallow my medicine. I did think that Battle Apple at a big price, who is drawn on the other side, was a bit of an interesting one as well. Can stay 7 furlongs, likes to be a front runner or prominent, and I thought that he might be able to maybe nick it off the front at a big price, or at least be in the frame. So if you were looking to have both sides covered and did want to go with one of the shorter price horses, then I thought he was an interesting angle. But the selection for me in this one is Calendar Girl. Moving on to the 3 o'clock, the Park Hill Filly Stakes, over 1 mile, 6.5 furlongs. Another cracking race here. And the selection for me is Danielle. Now, if you watched this channel before, I put up a horse called Wada at Goodwood, who went and won. But I said in my review of that video that Danielle was probably the one to take away from that race, because she had a long time off of the track. She's come back, and those two pulled clear of the field of some decent horses as well. I said they were going to be interesting to see where they both go next. I quite fancy that Wada for the champion fillies and mares at Ascot in October. And if Danielle has blown off the cobwebs with that first run back, which was a blinder, and can improve again, I think she's got an absolutely cracking chance to win this race. You can currently get 11-4 at time of recording, and I've had a 1-point win on Danielle. John and Thady Gosden have got a really good record in this race as well. They won 4 of the last 10 run-ins. They have got a couple of other runners in here. That Crep Suzette definitely caught the eye last time out at York at a big price as well. I believe 22-1, finishing off really strongly in what was a decently run race as well in terms of pace. So hopefully she doesn't sting us. If you were looking to play one at a bit of a bigger price, I thought that was interesting. I think the step up in trip will suit her as well, just from the way she finishes off her races. I am going to have a little cover bet in this one. There's a Paddy Toomey horse called Elana Osario that you can currently get at 6-1 with 4 places on Bet365. And this horse is just improving with every run. I think the step up in trip is going to suit. And Paddy Toomey does not waste bullets in England. If he sends one over, you always have to take notice. So I'm going to have a 1/4 point each way on Elana Osario. She likes to run from the front, and she's drawn in stall 1. So I'm just concerned that she might be able to pop out in front and sort of have the running of the race all her own way. Hence why I'm having a small cover bet on her. Keep an eye out as well on the exchange, guys. You might be able to get a little bit of a bigger price than the 11-4 on Danielle. So that is all of my bets, guys, all of my tips for the first day of the St. Leger Festival. Like I said at the start, it's going to be a cracking weekend of racing. I will be putting out my Friday preview as well with my tips and my thoughts on the racing on the day tomorrow. So if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, give it a like. And as always, guys, happy punting.